What up, Dokkaners? Welcome back to Tenrami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. My voice is oddly tired right now. It is 2 in the morning for me. And we just came off of the 59 Gaming stream. A bunch of us were there watching the Dragon Ball Heroes 10th anniversary celebration stream. And look, it was... I think a lot of us had things a little twisted in terms of what this stream was supposed to give us. It was not supposed to be a Dokkan stream. It was supposed to be commemorating 10 years of Dragon Ball Heroes with a small dollop of Dokkan in the middle. It ended up being way later than we thought. I think the stream started at 11:30 Pacific. It's now 2 o'clock and it's still going. I think we ended the stream because a lot of us wanted to drop some videos and talk about this, but I'm going to fill you guys in. For those of you who did not watch the stream, let me tell you exactly what happened as far as Dokkan, and also tell you what happened with the Dragon Ball Hero stuff. Main thing, for Dokkan, we were given this. So, as you can see, I'm going to just have this on loop. The Super Saiyan 4 Broly and the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito units had their super attack animations revealed. We only saw one animation for the Broly. We saw 2 for the Vegito. Now, a lot of people were freaking out thinking that the Vegito is going to be an LR. That's not necessarily the case. What this is just 2 different animations. SSR, TUR, maybe. Whether or not it's an LR, it's, I guess, still to be determined. We don't necessarily know that. But that's about the extent that we had for the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle portion of this stream. We were also waiting for some V-Jump leaks, but yeah, that's it. But the person that did come out onto the floor to talk about Dokkan, courtesy of Goresh, he was basically live translating. Basically, all he said was, there are going to be new events, new Dokkan Awakenings, and Vegito and Broly. And then the Vegito is going to be awakening from a Dokkan event, which is pretty obvious, because you're going to be getting him from the summoning, and then when you get a unit from a summoning, you have to obviously awaken the unit from the Dokkan event. So, pretty standard stuff. They didn't go for any groundbreaking, news-breaking things, unless, of course, you consider this to be news-breaking. But they did release that whole little picture for all the Super Saiyan 4s beforehand. So I don't really know exactly what the plan was with all of that, but eventually it was just a Super Saiyan 4 confirmation, if you will. So for those of you who were skeptical about the tweet that I shared, a lot of other people mentioned, well, now you know it's for real, because the actual producer, I believe he's the producer of Dokkan. He's one of the personalities that you typically see on the Dokkan Now live streams, or just Dokkan streams in general. So he was there to break the news. So now we know Broly and Vegeta are going to be there. They didn't talk about the Gohan. They didn't talk about the Bardock. They didn't talk about the Mashin Dabura or the freaky looking Toa. None of that. It was just a small little segment dedicated to Super Saiyan 4s. Now, I still think Super Saiyan 4 is going to get a category. Super Saiyan 1 has it. Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 3. Great 8 power is the bridge connecting between Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4. It doesn't seem right to not have Super Saiyan 4. Though I understand why Great 8 power pretty much covers Super Saiyan 4 and then some. It would seem a bit unnecessary. But, look, in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to categories, that is a category. Special Pose isn't much of a category. You know? Desperate Struggle isn't much of a category when Last Resort already exists. So I feel like Super Saiyan 4 needs to become a category at some point. Whether or not it happens immediately is to be determined, but I think it's going to happen eventually, and these units will be on it. They didn't talk about any limit-breaking Super Saiyan 4s. A lot of us were kind of hoping for something new or something different there. Nothing like that. They didn't talk about the free-to-play... Well, they did say there's going to be story events, so there's probably going to be some sort of free-to-play unit that comes from that. The last time that we saw any sort of free-to-play unit to come from a Dragon Ball Heroes collab was the Super Saiyan 4. Was it Great Saiyaman 4? Let me actually try to find that. It's going to take a little bit of navigating. We got to find the story events. So this is one of them. We'll actually just have to scroll through the story and find it. Events, story events, and we'll eventually come across it. But we've had only 2 Dragon Ball Heroes story events so far. One gave us the free-to-play Cumber. The other one gave us... Uh-oh, it's not here. The other one gave us the Great Saiyaman 4, or Beat, in his Saiyaman armor. Is it not here anymore? Unavailable. How do you find this? I should have... I guess I should have planned this before... Oh, here it is, here it is. So this is the other one. So these are the two events. So this is the prison planet for the Cumber. And then this is the one that gives you the beat that Dokkan Awakens. Oh yeah, and also ARMS. So these are the two story events that we've had so far for Dragon Ball Heroes. They're saying, according to Goresh and the minor little moment that they had on the stream, that there's going to be some new Dokkan events and story events. So, pretty standard stuff, right? Now, if you look at the timeline for the Dragon Ball Heroes stuff, started back in 2017, went to 2018, 2019. Over the course of these last 3 collaborations, we've seen older units get TURs, we've seen older units get Awakenings, we've seen upgrades for older units, we've seen newer units show up that, you know, totally just swept us off our feet. So at this current moment, you might have seen this in the other video that I did with Goresh, we're kind of looking towards these 2018 units getting some TURs. So I would not be surprised if Makiyuka, the Makiyuka form of Demigra, the Masked Vegeta, we got Mira, and then this dude. Man, I wish I knew more about this stuff. Maybe I really should play some Heroes. I do, you know, I have World Mission, but I've never played it. I was talking about it on the stream. I played it for 10 minutes. This was before I started my YouTube channel. Played it for 10 minutes, boop, stopped, because Dokkan distracted me. Maybe I should do a stream on that. These guys will get their TURs. All of these, I believe, already do. I think this Toa has a TUR. Sadly, I don't have any Toa. I feel really bad about that, because there's like 3 or 4 different Toas. I don't have a single one. And now with this new Toa showing up, this freaky Toa, she's apparently going to be completely different. Maybe. Okay, now let's look at the 2019. Are there any units here that need TURs? Yeah, I mentioned this before. So, the Vegex, Gohanks, and Gotenks. All 3 of these need TURs, especially these two. These two work really, really well together. They're all about complementing each other's abilities. So having TURs for these two is going to be amazing. Probably tantamount to the Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Saiyans. These guys don't exactly complement each other, but they're very complete units that really work well. So if you look at their TURs, this guy is a tank that stuns at an amazing rate. And this guy is just an effective damage dealer who gains critical hit and also disables enemy guards. So yeah, these guys are really self-sufficient. Dragon Ball Hero units have always been very self-sufficient, but having some that work well together with TURs is going to be really nice. So I'm hoping that we get some of those. We get those Super Saiyan 4s as we mentioned before on the previous video. And looking back at this, man, come on. I know a lot of people are kind of down on the Broly. It is pretty underwhelming compared to the Vegito, but look, there has to be a winner, there has to be a loser. There's no way that both units would be equally hype. There would be one at the cost of the other. So, obviously the Vegito looks better because, number 1, there's more animations to look through. Number 2, that sword animation that they started with the Super Vegito, the simultaneous celebration, the 350 million download celebration, they're kind of bringing that back in a different way, right? With the, first of all, the stabby, and then the slicing finish. It's nice because it kind of pays homage to the fact that every Vegito has that ability to do that energy sword. Also, one great thing to keep in mind, this is going to be the first Vegito that has a Super Saiyan 4 built in. So, Vegetos already have countering DNA, right? They counter all their attacks in Dokkan. Combine that with the Super Saiyan 4 property of being able to counter super attacks, you're looking at a unit that could probably counter all super attacks and counter all normal attacks. I don't know how they're going to regulate that, but that sounds broken, devastating, and I am fully on board. Fully on board. I cannot wait to see what's to come up. So now, a lot of people are wondering when the next rollout of information is going to be for this. We don't know necessarily. It could be tomorrow, could be during the Dokkan Now on Global. We don't know. But as of right now, from the end of that stream, this is all we know. So that's why I wanted to make this quick video, talking about all of this and giving my reactions. I'm very excited about this. I love Super Saiyan 4s. You guys have known this for a while. And seeing them make a comeback in this way with the 2 units that Mas, Ningen, and I predicted. Guys, I am a genius. He is a genius. We are geniuses. That sounds so sarcastic. But trust me, I mean it. It's 2 a.m. I'm sleepy. And I don't even think this is going to be the last video that I make tonight. So that is going to be it for this video. I was going to say today's. I've made like 4. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on these two Super Saiyan 4s? Obviously, you like the Vegito animation more, but are you excited for the Broly as much as the Super Vegito or the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito? Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.